riderless black, and I finished in my hunt. Well, I wanna be in the cavalry if they send me off to war. Well, I wanna be in the cavalry, but I won't ride home no more. I'm a wretched Englishman, routing Bonaparte at Waterloo. I'm a dragoon on the Dun, I'm a Cossack on the run. I'm a horse soldier, timeless through and through. Well, I was with Custer and the 7th, 76 or 77. Scalped that little bighorn by the Sioux. And the tears and devastation of a once proud warrior nation, this I know, 'cause I was riding with them too. And I drank mare's blood on the run when I rode with the Great Khan on the frozen Mongol steppe while at his height. And I was a white guard, I was a red guard, I was the Tsar's own palace horse guard when Romanov was murdered in the night. And I knew Saladin and rode his swift Arabians, harassing dunes crusaders on the heavy drafts. And yet I rode the Percheron against the circling Saracen, and once again against myself was cast. Well, I'm a hussar, I'm a Hun, I'm a wretched Englishman, routing Bonaparte at Waterloo. I'm a dragoon on a Dun, I'm a Cossack on the run. I'm a horse soldier, timeless through and through. Well, I've worn the 90s crimson. If you're silent and you'll listen, you'll know that it was with them that I stood. When Mare Thorpe, she cried as her 4 horsemen died, gunned down in scarlet coldest blood. Well, I was the firstest with the mostest when I fought for Bedford Forest, suffered General Wilson's Union raid. And mine was not the reason why, mine was but to do or die at Crimea with the charging light brigade. On high from Swiss or Sweden, be me Christian, be me heathen, the devil to the saber I shall put. With a crack flanking maneuver, I'm a new land a la Suber, striking terror into regiment of foot. Well, I'm a hussar, I'm a Hun, I'm a wretched Englishman, routing Bonaparte at Waterloo. I'm a dragoon on a Dun, I'm a Cossack on the run. I'm a horse soldier, timeless through and through. Well, I knew my days were numbered when all the trenches lumbered, more modern machinations till a guerre. No match for rapid fire or the steel birds of the sky. With a final rearguard action, I retreat. No match for barbed wire or the armored engines whine. Reluctant, I retire and take my leave. Today I ride with special forces on those wily Afghan horses. To Stone's Northern Alliance give their thanks. And no matter defeat or victory in battle, it occurs to me that we may see a swelling in our ranks. Well, I'm a hussar, I'm a Hun, I'm a wretched Englishman, routing Bonaparte at Waterloo. I'm a dragoon on a Dun, I'm a Cossack on the run. I'm a horse soldier, timeless through and through. tried to make them wait, and I appealed to their decency. Show mercy on this day. I issued them strong orders on pain of death and disarray, but in the end they would not listen. Raise their lances anyway. Men of no account they were, their breeding crude and low, with not a trace of wisdom, grace, or virtue in their souls. Yet train them long and hard I did, to bend them to the crown, to act as tools of justice, follow edict handed down. Men are fighting for their home. No father's sons, no husband's side, but foreigners on loan. Yeah, mercenary killers, career soldiers to a man, lashing out with vengeance one cannot accept or understand. Was duty to inspire, and they responded in the end to instincts of the basest kind. Now on my knee before you, here I drop my eyes in shame. Albeit little consolation, take my head for I'm to blame. Was out of 5/8 or 9/16. So got a metric socket that don't quite fit. A little wiggle, just a little, but it ain't quite stripped. Safety guard's gone from his grinding machine. He got a stiff paintbrush, he only sorta got clean. He's a hired man, my neighbor, and a cousin-in-law. He's a jerry-rigging fool, he got the tool for the job. Well, it's a vice grip supplier, applies for a wrench for a hammer, hammers everything else. It just don't seem to make much difference. I sure do like him, but he's hard on equipment. His corners ain't square and his floor ain't level, and he's had a little trouble with the old tape measure. His doors won't close cause the jam ain't plumbing. He's a goddamn menace with a hair nail gun. They love to see him coming at the lumberyard store, fix the leak in his roof with a 2x4. Drills holes in the boards with the wrong kind of bit. When they don't line up, he blames the government. Well, it's a vice grip supplier, applies for a wrench for a hammer, hammers everything else. It just don't seem to make much difference. I sure do like him, but he's hard on equipment. Well, everything's fine with the rebuilt motor, set the course for the couple just don't seem to make no difference. I sure do like him, but he's hard on equipment. No, just don't seem to make much difference. I sure like you, son, but you're hard on equipment. Knuckles, some got bruised. Jesus Christ! I was a carpenter too. This is the Talking Veterinarian Preg Test Cesarean Section Vaccination Gun Blues. Take one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy to do is get paid. Cash money. See, jamming eggs is a kind enough thank you, but not for the bookkeeper, not for the banker. The margin's thin on treating large animals unless it's a purebred or more understandable, a racehorse of some kind. You see, son, city folks pay a high dollar to make sure Fido ain't hot under his collar. That's where the money is. Boutique animal hospitals, shopping malls, Cocker Spaniels, Pomeranians, and sheep. There's a blind old woman brings in a bird with a busted wing, and somewhere she heard we was good doctors. But that night he died in a cage under our care of unknown cause, but we'll make it square, these things happen. Only one cure though. Quick trip to the pet store. Well, the morning come, I didn't want to upset her. For her own good, I didn't see a need to tell her. Not only you boys have fixed his wing, but it appears as though you've taught him to sing. You are good doctors. He ain't never sung before. Had him for years. When you've been in the business as long as I have, you begin to consider the plight of the calves. Fun-loving, frolicking, carefree little critters. Well, the first few months ain't all that bad. They never forget the good times they have, but then comes fall and branding time. Stuck in the ribs with a red-hot iron, tag in the ear, shots in the hip, the dehorn pace, and snip, snip, snip. Welcome to the world, little buddy. No picnic. Yeah, hand me that scalpel. My share of sugar beet chokes. If it gets too bad, you gotta cut the throat and salvage the carcass. Dress him out on the spot. This one old steer, he choked real bad in the corner of the pen. He's mighty mad. I poked his beef, wouldn't dislodge. The farmer says, I got a dull knife back at the garage. I said, go get it. Gotta save the meat. Well, I made the jugular cut, steer jumped to his feet. He shook his head and coughed up the beat. Stood there and bled to death in front of his owner. Thank you, Doc. What do I help you? Well, that's how it goes with the sugar beet chokes. Just don't get me started on alfalfa bloats.
Both these fences are barbed wire, Cruz. Can you please stop trying to...
Well, I'm long gone to Saskatchewan, long gone to Saskatchewan, where the getting's good if you're getting gone. I'm gonna put my boots and my hat back on, cause I'm long gone to Saskatchewan, long gone to Saskatchewan. Well, it's a hell of a battle to try to raise cattle in the prettiest place on the hoof. Oil refiners and lot subdividers and land prices right through the roof. 3 different places, still can't afford her own car. I've been driving grader, I'm a smooth operator, wonder where all the gravel roads are. Well, I like Alberta, but dang, ain't you heard of how much it can cost to buy oats? Well, I'll always love her and think kindly of her, but I got no money left over for smokes. Well, I'm long gone to Saskatchewan, long gone to Saskatchewan, where the getting's good if you're getting gone. I'm gonna put my boots and my hat back on. Adios, goodbye, farewell, so long. I'm long gone to Saskatchewan, long gone to Saskatchewan. She's a little bit flatter, but the cows are just fatter, so I think I'm gonna give me a 10. Cause I can buy up an acre beside a nice lake here. It would cost me home, but just rent. Sure, the winters are tough and the roads get rough, and we might have to feed a bit more. And it's further to ship them, but damned if it isn't good cow country, that's for sure. I can miss my foothills here and still drink my Pilsner and bitch and complain and surmise about missing the mountains, but hey, look who's counting. My place here is fine.